The Indian School of Design and Innovation is one of the most reputed design colleges in the country. If you're an aspiring designer, then you're a few steps away from starting your journey towards a dazzling design career. In this video, we'll be telling you all that you need to know about the ISDI Challenge.
The ISDI Design Challenge, which allows a new entrant to enter the institution, is an absolutely important part of the process. It's a great activity in which we get the chance to assess your capabilities as to whether you're suitable to study at the institution.
The ISDI Challenge is all about your creative thinking, your critical analysis, and your logical reasoning.
It also deals with problem solving and thinking out of the box.
The one thing that you need to keep in mind about the ISDI Challenge is that it's completely different from a lot of the tests that you have already been taking for design school. It's an exam that kind of really challenges your creative thought process.
It's very different compared to all the other exams in this country, especially in this country. Because usually in this country, you get one written test, and then if you do clear the written test, then you get another interview. Here, it's not like that. Creativity is given a lot of weightage.
Yeah, they really test your process of coming up with ideas and your concept building, and they really look at your creative side, because in the end, that's what really matters when you are going to go into the real world as a designer. So I'm sure all of you are really happy to hear that they're really going to focus on your creative side, so don't worry about it.
It's based off the international test format.
The test is divided over 3 phases. The first phase is a written exam, which will have questions testing your creative ability, a little bit of skills, levels of cognition, your observation, understanding, and your ability to design some challenges that we set, and these challenges change every year. The second part of the test, which is a very interesting test, and we believe we are only one of the institutions doing this, is called the Collaborative Design Studio Test. The collaborative test will actually put you in a group with 4 or 5 people who are complete strangers to you, and all the 5 or 6 of you are expected to solve a particular challenge in a space of 45 minutes. In this particular test, we test your ability to interact with your peers, to be able to make friends with strangers, to be able to collaboratively come up with an idea, to have the respect to listen to other people's ideas, and to make your own voice heard. The final step in the process is an interview which is probably the most important part of the process. At this point, faculty members from different disciplines will assess your portfolio, will assess you as an individual, and will ask you questions about your aspirations to study design and to take design as a career. These questions would be wide-ranging from your previous experiences, your interests, your capabilities, and your aspirations for the future.
Hi guys, so I'm Ria and I'm from the second year of Communication Design. And I think the question which is most frequently, going on in your mind is how is the interview going to be, and this would be probably the first time you all would be, sitting in front of a panel and you all don't know what kind of questions they're going to ask, how the environment is going to be. But trust me, I went through the same thing. But when I entered the room, it was a completely different experience. The interviewer made me feel so comfortable, and he was so open, and it was just so smooth. So I don't think you should be afraid. Just be yourself and just be confident.
Hi everyone, welcome to the ISDI Challenge. At this point in time, I'd like to speak to you about the portfolio and what you need to bring to show us about your talent. It's important that you show us something that really talks about who you are and what you can bring to the table. We'd like to see your skills, we'd like to see your abilities, but more importantly, we'd like to see your personality. So show us who you are, we can have a conversation, and we take it from there.
Hi, I'm Siddharth. I'm from the first year, and you guys are probably thinking about what should you include in your portfolio. So my only advice to you should be that you should include what you would like to convey to the interviewers about what kind of person you are. It should be something that defines you and something you believe in. It could be anything from songwriting to poetry to artwork to design sketches to CAD, anything you want.
Your portfolio is something that's going to represent you, and it doesn't matter what it includes in. It should be a proper representation of what you do and what you are as a person. So it can include everything and anything you've done, irrespective of what field you want to choose over the next few years.
Personally, how I laid out my whole portfolio was I got inspired by Zomato, etc. When you order food, when they give you the menu, you first see the bestsellers. So I first put my bestsellers in my portfolio, my bestseller artworks on my portfolio, and then I went on to show my other mediums. So first, then I put watercolor and then oil, and I went on as like that.
If there's something that you think you've done that you enjoyed but could do better, we'd like to see that too, because we'd like to see where you think you can grow and what you'd like to learn as well.
Hi guys, I'm Kashish Chabra and I'm currently in my foundation year at ISDI. So the only way to get in here is through passing ISDI challenge, which is a one-day deal. It's very easy if you're dedicated and passionate about it. So I personally am not good at drawing, but I'm still here because of my dedication. That is what I believe. So you just truly have to be who you are and do not stress about it. Be very confident about whatever you have got, whatever you have done. Make sure your portfolio is very nicely done. Also, it's not necessary that because I am not good at drawing, so I did not have a lot of drawings in there, and it's okay to not have a large portfolio. Yeah, it's all fun and it's very chill. You just have to be confident and be yourself and try to convey the best that you can. So it's just about that. Also a little about post life at ISDI. Life at ISDI is amazing. You're gonna enjoy it, and we all are really waiting to welcome you all.
There are a lot of viable options that you may come across when choosing an institution that you want to go to for design. ISDI will be one of these really interesting options. So you really have to think about whether or not ISDI is the right college for you. And there are a lot of aspects and elements that come into play when you're thinking about design. Design is not just from day one working the workshop or doing a lot of technical skills, sketching, drawing. It does involve a lot of that, but the process is multifaceted and you really have to think about the other aspects of it as well. So ISDI not only teaches you the technical skills that you'll need to go forward in these kind of projects, but also the way that you have to think and the mindset that you have to have when you're making these projects. You also learn a lot of research skills, a lot of accreditation skills, and a lot of things that you'll need to make a design business from the skills that you learn in the college. ISDI has a lot to do with innovation, inspiration, entrepreneurship, and these are skills that are essential in the modern design world.
ISDI is a place for a certain kind of student, somebody who is fearless, who is not afraid of new thinking, not afraid of new ideas. I feel that students at ISDI are the ones who actually define their own career paths. To sum it up, ISDI is a place where students can challenge convention.
ISDI is a unique ecosystem wherein design, innovation, creativity and entrepreneurship is all under one umbrella. We believe in a very differential teaching and learning methodology. The teaching and learning methodology is very collaborative, wherein industry projects are brought into the classroom environment, which enables the students to experience design thinking, prototyping and testing in a classroom environment. Eco-thinking is developed as an attitude right from the day one at the school, wherein sustainability and social impact projects are brought into the classroom right from the first year itself. Life is at the center stage at ISDI, thus helps the students to think about the impact of each project that they do on individuals as well as on the society. At ISDI, we believe in horizontal and vertical scaffolding of the education provided to the students. By vertical, I mean we bring in live projects into the classroom environment, thus giving the students the first-hand experience of how the industry functions or thinks and works. By horizontal scaffolding, we bring in the various electives offered by the different schools, thus providing a broader base for the academic development of the students. We believe in breeding design practitioners by providing the students an academic environment which also helps them to realize the projects or the thought process that they are developing should be in a direction which impacts the society at a large and not only themselves. ISDI Challenge is the space where we want to know you more personally. Welcome once again to ISDI.